Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you are returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you when I'm talking to them. May say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so it could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate and leave everything else behind. If you would like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box, and my books are always open. I invite you to join me for a session. I am running a special for live sessions right now for 1/11/11. They normally run at 155. The special runs until the end of this month. I'm only taking 2 slots per day, so get in where you fit in if you would like to take advantage of that special. I also offer a 12-month in advance prediction for the year. And since we're coming towards the end of this year, if you would like to take a look at your 2025 in advance, you can book that session as well. Let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to talk about today. Hope everybody is doing good and feeling good. All right. Let's tap in, guys. Okay. There may be a situation connected to your past where somebody feels as though there hasn't been any closure. Somebody may feel as though there's no closure. Especially if this is a connection that I don't know, like this is somebody that maybe you've known for a long time. There could be children involved. That's a connection that what I heard was it's a connection where unconditional love used to live. And I don't get the sense that I don't get the sense that the love isn't there anymore, but there has been a shift in the relationship. Okay. In the recent past, this is a lot. Okay. In the recent past, I feel like something had been revealed to you, or because the way that I'm seeing it in my mind, it almost feels as though it's like maybe people may have, like, I heard, mocked and mistreated you. So maybe people mocked and mistreated you, and like I pointed because I'm kind of in my mind's eye, I can kind of see people like pointing fingers, like almost like Kiki, and like look at her, look at them, he he ha ha ha, look at them, right? So maybe in the recent past you had a shift in awareness in terms of those particular relationships, like the people that were pointing fingers and kikiing at you. They may have gotten other people involved. One, two, three, four, five. They may have had other people involved. So they may have had other people involved in the kikiing. I also feel like maybe you came into this awareness. You came into an awareness. I'm also seeing too, this is really interesting because I feel as though when I say this is a weird energy, I never see this. I've never seen this in this particular card. But it feels as though people were like pointing fingers, kiki, haha, joke, joke, joke. But I'm also getting this energy too. I heard you showed them who you are. You showed them who you are. You showed them who you are and what you are capable of. And now everybody sees it. So while they may have been kikiing at first, the people that they were kikiing with are now kind of hating on you, collective, because now they too can see what you are capable of. And now you're being celebrated by other people. Okay. Okay. Now, coming into the near future, I feel like, remember I said back here, I was like, they look like they're in, it's interesting because they may have been kikiing, like kiki. I see it. That's not even what this card means, but that's what I see. It's like they targeted you. They were laughing at you. They were joking. They were mocking you, right? All while being in competition with you. Somebody here is actually seeing who you are. Okay. Now, coming into the near future, I feel like whoever this was that may have been trying to like compete with you, I definitely see where they're not in a position to compete with you because they can't compete where they don't compare. Okay. They can't compete with you. But I'm also seeing that you're okay with the finality of the relationships being severed. And I say that only because whoever these people were, like these people that were kikiing, I think at one point you may have thought that these people were like your people. And all the while they've been stabbing you in the back the whole time because you didn't know that they were kikiing. You had no idea. I don't think you knew. But I think you came into the realization, especially if whatever you've been doing, like I said, you're being celebrated by other people or recognized for whatever it is that you do. It's being seen. Okay. What's in the environment? I heard you left and you took the magic with you. Mm-hmm. You left and you took the magic with you. And now, remember I said like in the recent past, like people are actually seeing what you are actually capable of. They see what you're doing. You are being celebrated by other people. Um, but you definitely took your magic away from a situation and now everything's kind of turned on its side. Um, so I do feel here that somebody was trying to like bring you down a couple of notches. I think the last reading I did, somebody was spreading lies. But this here feels like, I said they worked with other people. They worked with other people. Somebody here worked with other people to affect your stability. Somebody here worked with other people to affect your stability. And now that you've parted ways with people, or now that you recognize, like, because I see you've identified the people that were mocking you. You may have also been in an energy too where you it kind of feels very confusing. This feels confusing. And normally I don't see that in this particular card. But the energy feels very confusing, especially if you, it feels like these people, they may have been like rejecting you. Like, so these people over here, there's the same people that were over here kikiing, mocking you. It feels as though these people never really were working towards building a foundation to like your relationship, whatever the nature of the relationship is. But they never really worked towards building it. Like you may have been, because that's why I say you're confused. I'm looking at the guy's face. He looks genuinely confused. Like, I don't understand why I'm here, like I'm here offering my love, like I'm offering my essence to you towards this connection, but y'all are turning your backs on me and rejecting me. So, okay, that's cool. I'm going to go off on my own. Hermit, 8 of Cups. I'm out. I'm going to go because it doesn't matter what I do. I'm trying to pour into this relationship and I can't ground it. I can't seem to get y'all to like get on board with me. So I'm going to just take off. I'm going to take this leap of faith and I'm going to move away from it because this isn't working for me. It feels very one-sided. I feel like I'm doing all the doing and you're not doing anything. And so while I had really hoped that we could kind of bridge the gap and like make all this work, you got me on the outside trying to get in when this not really, this isn't, no, that's not how relationships are supposed to work. That's not how relationships are supposed to work. So you decided to move away from it. That's reasonable. And I like the fact that by you moving away from this dynamic, I feel as though you could kind of see where you are, like you're okay by yourself. Like you're able to kind of, what I heard was you're able to look at yourself in the mirror and you're okay with who you are. I don't know what that has to do with anything up here, but you're able to look yourself in the mirror and you're good with the reflection staring back at you. Cause I get the impression, yes, okay, like you're solid with who you are, but I kind of get the feeling that somebody here was trying to get people to look at you as, the word I heard was worthless. And I don't believe anybody is worthless. Everybody has some type of value here, but they wanted you to be looked upon as being needy, as being, piss poor mother. If you're a mother, if you've got children of your own, they may have talked about your parenting. They may have talked about, the way you keep up your home, the way you keep yourself up. Like, they didn't call you everything but a child of God. But when you look in the mirror, I feel like you see yourself exactly as who you are. And you're good with that. You're stable in that. You know who you are. You're stable in yourself. And you are being celebrated. You're celebrated by the people who actually fuck with you. I think part of the fears and concerns, somebody here, and this may not be necessarily you, collective, but somebody here somebody poorly invested their energy in doing you dirty. 10 of Swords down here. They poorly invested in doing you dirty. Yeah, it's like what they were doing was they were trying to get people to look at you. They were literally demonizing you. They were demonizing you in order to have people look at you and judge you differently than who you are. That's the way I heard it. And it was because they were trying to control a narrative. And I also have the energy to whoever this is, they were misusing and abusing their position in people's lives. So this person, whoever this was, this ringleader of this section here, this was somebody here that was trying to exert their power and authority on people because of the way that people went to them, and like people respected this person, because they felt like this person could lead them to the promised land. They thought that this person, and this person is connected to the devil, so they thought that this person, it's kind of like destiny swapping has been a theme that has been coming up in the last several readings. But that's kind of what this looks like to me, because it feels like somebody here, it's literally like they were trying to demonize you while making themselves appear to be like holier than thou. And literally they are the ones that are connected to the devil. They wanted to have people think lowly of you, especially if like you're like, it's kind of like somebody being like super religious and say you're more spiritual, and it's like trying to demonize you and your spirituality, all while they're over there thumping on the Bible, but they're literally damning you to hell by talking shit about you. What? And what they need to release, really, they need to release you. Whoever this is somebody connected to you, definitely connected to your past. They feel like there's no closure. They don't like the fact that you've withdrawn your energy from them. I also get the impression here that they were trying, this section here kind of tells me like somebody here may have been trying to, like if you're partnered, now mind you, that's not what any of these cards mean in the traditional sense. I'm talking about the imagery here. I have an imagery here of somebody wanting to affect a partnership or try to come in between two people, right? I feel like number one, they're trying to silence somebody from telling the truth. And I also feel like they were trying to eliminate, like if there are two people in this relation, there's two people in this relationship. Here's a third party. They wanted to separate the couple, shut the man up, and eliminate the woman. And if he would have been able to do that, eliminate, like, unalive. If this person, this kind of witchy person was able to accomplish that, they were literally trying to accomplish the elimination of this feminine energy and shutting somebody up and preventing them from being able to come tell you or warn you or something like that. And part of the lesson here is that they can't control this person has been trying to control everything, and what they're learning, or what the lesson here is for them, is that they can't control and they can't undo anything that they've done in the past. They've been trying to control you. They've been trying to control your relationships. And it's because they're jealous. This right here looks like a jealous person, jealous of like your relationship or your commitment to your relationship, and not them. This could be a mother. And if there had been some kind of injustice here, having to do with some type of money, theft of, loss of. If there was some type of an inheritance, this is interesting. I never see this before. If there had been some type of inheritance or something like that, they have to release it and let this whole relationship go, or the plight or whatever this plot was against the collective. They have to let that go. I'm also getting here too, whatever somebody's done, the karma for whatever they've done may be death. I don't know if you can hear that siren. That's confirmation for me. Literally, if there had been some type of injustice here and it has something to do with money, the karma for it, for them withholding, here's the withholding. If they don't give this, I don't know who this is for. I don't even know if this is going to make it to the channel. Whoever this is for, if somebody had taken some money that does not belong to them and it belongs rightfully to you, the karma for not giving it to you may absolutely be death. Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The truth about some type of windfall. Somebody's been trying to avoid the tower, so they've been trying to circumvent it. Crazy. So I said, somebody from your past, they may feel like there's no closure here. They may want to start a new cycle with you because they are like deeming you as part of their 10 of Cups. This could have something to do with family, not necessarily. I do get the energy that somebody may want to come towards you with some kind of apology because they're broken up or devastated by the distance or the separation between you. Okay. So somebody here may be trying to manifest some type of like reconciliation or something. That came up from the last reading. But it feels like what they're trying to manifest, they want you to come towards them. Yes. Look at that. So because you walked away from this relationship or situation, somebody is worried. Okay, now here I'm having, this is very similar to the last reading. This feels like somebody's here worried about like their stability and their resources or whatever. They're feeling very weighed. They may be feeling very weighed down by burdens. They were trying to make you feel weighed down by burdens. See how that works out? But you walking away from the situation, you find closure in it. And even though, here's what I like, it's through your hard work and perseverance and your dedication to what you're doing. That's why you're being celebrated. So while these people were like kikiing and ha about you and whatever you do, you're actually being celebrated by other people. You're being celebrated by your community, by your people. So, yeah, you had people here in direct competition with you. They were in competition with you. They were literally in competition with you, and you were just minding your business. outside of them. And if you're creative and you say you come up with like really brilliant ideas or whatever, like they couldn't compete. They literally couldn't compete with you. But yet here they are trying to compete with you. Somebody foolishly led them forward and they were hoping that nobody could see what was happening. But you see it. Other people may see what they were doing. Yeah, they're hoping for some kind of reconciliation, but they're afraid. I want to say they're afraid because they actually have a need. Like they have a need for you, but you don't have a need for them. They worried about being left out in the cold. And their blockage is you. Because now you got your boundaries up and you know better. And you know that what you're dealing with or the person that they're like you got your boundaries up and you're not even tripping off of them. You're not focused on them. You ain't thinking about them. And part of their lesson here feels like if this person is dealing with some stability issues or if they're having issues with their finances, part of their lesson here is that this person may have like they live beyond their means. So somebody here may have spending issues. And that's the reason why they want to come back in here and kumbaya with you because you're stable. You're like in a really stable space. So if you're, financially sound or whatever, and home life is good and stable, the reason why they're wanting to come towards you because they're on the outside financially, they're strapped. And if they're not strapped, they got money just, excuse me, kind of just going out in all directions. um and for you, you're in a position of like, look, I don't want to deal with you unless you're going to be honest with me. If you're not coming here straight shooting, then I don't want to deal with it. This person has bad spending habits. They live beyond their means. I definitely have gold digger type energy here where they want to come in and mooch off of your life because you're so damn stable, but they don't want to put no effort into it. hmm And I feel like I said it before, somebody here, they've been working really hard to try to bring an end or to separate a partnership or to separate two people. They've been working really hard to do that and they can't. They can't do it anymore. Like none of their efforts are working. None of their efforts are working and they're also kind of worried about this is kind of crazy. Cuz what I get here too, it kind of feels like it's almost like they want to come in and say, "Hey, let's kumbaya," right? So they're worried that you may reject that offer, which you will. Um, but again, like I've said in the past, I feel like them trying to approach you is really just to slow down your progress, and I say that because they want to put you in a position where you have to second guess yourself or where they think that you would second guess yourself like, maybe my old sense of loyalties will kick back in. That's not really what's going to happen. King of Swords at the bottom, like in the upright. Like you're so damn detached from this, and even though they try to throw up the smoke and mirrors, it ain't gonna make much of a difference. They think if they come to you with an apology that you're gonna just, open up and be all, but I feel like you're gonna see right through it. They're gonna come to you. They're gonna come to you with some confusing shit, and you're gonna see right through it. You're going to see right. You're going to see right through it. And you're not interested. You're not interested. Good. I don't want you to be interested. I don't want you to be interested because this looks like BS. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. And here's the thing. I don't know if this person really understands. Well, no. Because it kind of this feels very bold. And the reason why I say it feels very bold, because it feels like somebody wanting to play on the effect, like whatever love that you may have had for this person, the nostalgia, the, you know, like the good old days, you know what I'm saying? It feels like this person, like I've said it in other readings, like this somebody may want to come and reconcile, but I don't know if they actually know or have a valid reason for themselves of why they want to come back. I mean, I see it there. It feels very financially motivated, and it doesn't have nothing to do with love. It's not because they miss you. This person whoever this is, they didn't put any effort into building the foundation of your relationship. And by you kind of moving away from it or extracting yourself, you were able to find peace. And you also accepted the fact, especially if it's come to an end and there's distance between you and you've moved on or whatever, you've accepted, like, I feel like you even manifested this. You manifested for yourself the fact that, like, it's kind of like manifesting like an ending, like a permanent ending. I think you may have manifested this. And you've come to a place of acceptance that it is what it is. Whatever you're dealing with or however you're dealing with the situation, you're like, it is what it is. I like this. I actually like this energy of you just accepting it. This is fated. This is exactly how it was supposed to play out. Mm. Yeah, you may have struggled a little bit because, like I said, these people that were like Kiki and they were like constantly rejecting you and you couldn't quite figure out why, no matter how much effort you tried to put into the relationship. And maybe you really had a hard time accepting the fact that these people just weren't in alignment with you and they weren't meant to be a part of your life. And you finally stopped kind of playing it over and over in your head, especially when, like, the people, like if the people that you were dealing with originally weren't celebrating you, you really stopped spending a lot of time focusing on the people that weren't celebrating you as soon as other people started to recognize you for who you are and started celebrating you. It's kind of like, so your family doesn't celebrate you, but your friends do. So you're just like, no brainer. I'm going to go stick with my friends, right? Mm-hmm. You see somebody for who they are. You also, and it's interesting because whoever this is, it's kind of like they wore a mask. And even though, I think I've said this in a couple of readings before, it's like, even though they wore a mask, you still had love for them regardless. You definitely saw who they were. You understood what you were dealing with and you loved them regardless. And you may have given them chance after chance after chance to kind of redeem themselves or to fix it. Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like whatever these people were doing, they may have been doing work to, like, her counterproductive. Counterproductive. So it's almost like they were doing work. I feel like here they may have been doing work to, like, slow you down or to make you work 10 times harder than what you really needed to because of whatever they were doing in the background to maybe affect your relationships. And I said, this person, somebody here in your life, whoever you were dealing with, very rigid, Very my way or the highway. They wanted things to be done the way that they wanted things to be done. And here you were just trying to be balanced. You just wanted something reciprocal between you. And you couldn't get that. Uh-oh. Yeah, nothing was lining up. You could never seem to get it together when it comes to this person or these people, whoever these people are. I definitely get the sense here that you got somebody who's not being completely honest, especially in the realms of their finances or their financial position. They may not be telling you how they feel. And if they're feeling on the outside, they may not be telling you how they, like, if they're on the outside, they may not be telling other people that they feel rejected or abandoned. They don't want nobody to know that they feel the exact way that they were trying to make you feel. So now they got to think of another plan. It almost feels like they need to think of another plan because the plan that they were enacting isn't working. Why? Because you got your boundaries up. So now they got to think of a plan B. Uh-oh. Remember I said this person, whoever we're talking about, may have like some really poor spending habits. So their home life may be called into question. Somebody here may be losing their home. Somebody here may be worried about homelessness. I feel like whoever this is something that for this person that has been like kind of like an ongoing lesson. They've been repeating this cycle over and over again. And I kind of feel like part of the lesson here was for them to just stop doing quit doing what they've been doing, because I see them doing it over and over again. Like this person hasn't learned any lessons. Uh-oh. I'm not going to take it because I couldn't tell what direction it was laying when it fell. Oh, wow. So it looks like this person needs to just give it up because the connection is ended. You're no longer loyal to it. What did they think they were going to get? Like it was literally divine timing for this thing to come crashing to an end. It's like you're not mad. You don't have no issue. Like you just want them to go. Like just go. And it's interesting because they're refusing to let you go, and almost feels as though they feel like you're a part of their happiness. Oh, I see what it is. Remember I said I think they're trying to manifest like some type of reconciliation. The reason why they're trying to manifest a reconciliation is because the community of people that they were working with are refusing or no longer available to them for help. So because they don't have nobody else to turn to, they're coming back to you. Yeah. Nah. Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. I think that was a message from the last reading too. Pay attention to the red flags. With Mercury getting ready to go retrograde, remember the pre-shadow starts on the 7th, and from the 7th until the 31st of December, we're going to be in this energy. So I want you, and I forgot to grab my notebook. I have all my notes, all my astro notes upstairs, but that is the one that is really got my focus right now. Because the frequency of Mercury retrograde is literally to see how much you've learned since the last time you've been placed in this position. So if you got somebody coming back from your past, any aspect of your past, I don't care what the nature of the relationship is. Remember, I'm going to say this all the time with all these readings. Yes, I'm telling these stories. And yes, you may have somebody very specific in your head. Sometimes it's not that person and it's somebody else. So when you hear these stories, keep a very, very open mind, because I could be talking about anybody in any situation. But if you've got somebody here coming back from your past to, approach you, pay very close attention to the red flags. Pay very close attention to what is being communicated to you. Mercury will be retrograde, so the communication may not be completely clear. But Neptune is also retrograde, which is allowing you to actually see the bullshit for what it really is. Okay? Don't get bamboozled, all because you're trying to be, you know, kind and balanced. Sometimes you have to thug it out a little bit. Okay? And the thing about it is, they may want to come back towards you because they need closure or whatever, but they have no actual intentions of, they don't have no actual intentions of putting work into the connection or the relationship. And the only reason why they're wanting to come towards you is because of your stability. If they come in with an apology, it's an empty apology. And it's because they're unhappy. Yeah, they're distraught even. Because you got victory and success. People are showering you with praise. And you're looking back at the situation. It does not leave you with fond memories. You don't want no parts of it. Keep that energy. So whatever these people were trying to do against you, they can't do it anymore. And they've been competing. I said they were competing against a new opportunity that would have led to some type of like long-term stability. This could even be like some kind of a windfall. But that's what they were competing for. Somebody is worried as hell. Somebody is worried here. And what's crazy is, it's like they wanted some kind of, it's weird. It's like they wanted to be seen in a different kind of light, but with the light that they're being shown in is the light that they actually, that's the light that they're in. I just got a download about somebody doing I heard the words investigating a home. Take that how it resonates. Oh, that's interesting. So they're worried about somebody's worried about the truth coming out and justice being served and something coming to a complete end. Remember I said here, it's like, here it kind of looks like their karma may be death. This came out in the same way, justice and the death card. So part of their karma, especially if they need to come and tell the truth. I said they need to come and tell the truth. Up here, they were trying to win at all costs, but they can't, because whatever efforts they were doing, it just isn't working. And so now it need, like, in order to kind of alleviate all of this energy, somebody would have to come and tell you the truth. Child, don't let this be somebody so stubborn that they'd rather die than come through with the truth. That's insane. They may not have the ability to come towards you, though. They're feeling the pressure. They want to come towards you. But here's the thing. They want to come towards you with a whole, yeah, look, the 7 of Cups and the Devil. They want to come towards you with a whole bunch of bullshit. A bunch of confusing bullshit. They want to get you all caught up, but the reason why they want to get you all caught up, because I feel like they want to come towards you with this very enticing offer, but all it would really do, it would weigh you down. Don't fall for it. The World at the bottom of the deck. Don't fall for it. You've already learned all of your lessons. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. The reason why they're trying to come towards you is because somebody's getting hit upside the head with some negative karma right now. And they're in regret. Yes, they're in regret. 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, because they're losing out on their finances. Oh, if they stole some, I said, if they stole money, or if there's something, they have some resources that belong to you. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, 7 of Swords, the Moon. So somebody's been trying to hide money from you, or Ace of Swords here. Look, listen. If somebody's been trying to hide resources from you, they're getting negative karma for that shit right now, and they're in regret. They're in deep regret. But they're still keeping this lie alive. They do not want this shit coming out at all. Secrets, lies, confusion. And the witchy woman, she's mad. She's mad because even though she got these people to turn against you, you have a whole new crew that are celebrating you and that respect you. Well, all right. I haven't used these in a while. Oop, oop. So somebody is dealing with some misfortune. Somebody also could be ill, experiencing like some setbacks, financial setbacks, health setbacks. Literally no other card wants to jump out other than that one. Disputes or quarrels, lawsuit, legal action, a separation or divorce in the recent past. And coming into the future could be a sudden death, or somebody may have to move suddenly. There's a complete and forced change. So then we have a gossipy woman here. Somebody flirtatious and gossipy that interferes in other relationships. They're unhappy, dealing with misfortune in love or marriages, loss of pride. Or they may have wanted you to experience that. Much planning with little results. Somebody is discouraged. Hard work with no profit. So whatever they were trying to do, they didn't actually get anything out of it. They didn't gain anything from the work that they did. Against a healer. Against somebody who is trusted. Yeah, siblings could be involved. Trying to affect travel. Yeah, so you've got good luck on your side. Sorrow and quarrels. Fights with friends. Let them win. So maybe that's what you did. You just let them think that they won and you just moved on. So somebody here, it's like they're trying to travel towards you. There may be a change of address. I had sudden move here, sudden move or sudden death. Somebody may want to come towards you on a visit, making and breaking plans, indecisive, inability to make decisions. So somebody here may have either wanted you to be in an indecisive energy, or now they may be in an indecisive energy. You may have good friends here. You may be experiencing spiritual growth. That's why you're so stable, because you've experienced spiritual growth. You may be, like I said, surrounded by good friends or people that have cheered you up or cheered you on. Like I said, they wanted to count you out. They turned their backs on you, but you found a whole new support system. We have also had an increase in accidents around the corner at our major intersection. Oh, okay. I don't feel so bad now because I see my son. I have the location of all my children, so I always know where they at. This gives me third-party energy. Like dealing with one person, but being married to another. Could also be a sign of a second marriage. Unresolved dispute, a loss of relationships, troubles and arguments, which is the blockage. Somebody needs to release being materialistic and abusive. It could be a bitter rival. Part of their lesson is learning that all the situations that they've been involved in is causing their bad luck. They can't count on anybody else. They've been let down by the people that they were working with, and they've let you down. Listen, they can't keep coming after you. Whoever this is, they're jealous of you. Especially if you're in a relationship, they're jealous of you because you have a partner and this person can't find a partner or keep a partner. They don't know how to keep their promises. Partner disappointing. If you are in a relationship, they wanted to like keep your relationship in disharmony. And they wanted your partner to kind of be disappointing. It's like they're in the funky energy. They wanted you to be in the same energy that they're in, or they were trying to project onto your partner that your partner wouldn't choose you. Yeah, that's nasty. All right, let's grab a couple of stacks of index cards. Hi, son. I am still working. All right, Gemini may be of significance. Chosen. We have a family dynamic, so it could be somebody you're related to. Somebody thinks they're above the law, legal or spiritual. You're releasing mental burdens for good. What they wanted for you is now happening for them. This is karma. You may have had unconditional love for these people. You are respected by your peers and community. We have a jealous cousin or sibling out here. And a group is keeping a secret. We have somebody spreading gossip, lies, and rumors. Somebody's angry that their attempts have failed. Someone has tried or is trying to sabotage your relationship. Somebody's in a mental prison. You're a wise and just person. They consider you the competition. They think they know it all. Someone is getting readings or paying for spell work. Their offer is a distraction. Remember that, okay? Somebody is greedy and selfish and exhibits entitled behavior. Somebody is exhibiting dark energy. You're the alchemist, so you may be transmuting the energy they're sending to you. Your abundant life makes them angry. Excuse me. We have an unfit mother out here. Either they're an unfit mother or they are claiming you to be an unfit mother. You have cousins or family friends out here. So jealous cousins or sibling, cousins and family friends. Stolen inheritance. We have a cheating man or woman. There's intense chemistry or attraction, or they may have been trying to affect the attraction and chemistry between you and your partner. An Aquarius may be of significance. A Libra may be of significance. Somebody says, I'm scared. The month of April may be of significance. An Aries or a Taurus here may be relevant. Somebody's making strategic moves in silence. Sagittarius may also be relevant. And somebody is codependent and needs support. We have at the bottom of the deck, frenemy, they low-key hate you. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you or give you clarity over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it into the algorithm. Don't forget that I'm still running a special for live sessions at 111.11, normally priced at 155. The special runs until the end of November, so get in where you fit in because I'm only taking 2 slots per day. Also, again, for the 2025 predictions, I do offer a 12-month prediction reading for that. So if you'd like to book that, that's also on the website. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you guys so much for the like, share, subscribes, tips, donations, and super thanks, and all the new bookings. I appreciate all of you. Continue to support each other in the comments. Yeah, until next time, take care.